can be good.
Yeah.
What was the best show of the tour, and then what was the most challenging, not the worst, the most challenging show?
For me, I'd say the best show was in Utah, in Provo, Utah. It was like the last stop before we went back to Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And we got there, and it was like this dude's house, and he had like a barn garage, kind of. We were like, all right. And we go in there, and it's kind of like, it's probably like the size of this.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like this dude's like home studio that was also like a live room. But like, what time did the show start? Like 7?
Yeah.
It was early. But like 7 o'clock, like 50 kids like rolled in out of nowhere, and they just
got
went
so rowdy.
nuts.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, the whole tour, it was just like a lot of dive bars, you know. We played one venue and the roof started leaking over my drum set, and I moved it, and then it started leaking. Like, it was like pouring down.
Oh my God.
So we moved my kit all the way up, and there's 2 buckets behind me just collecting water. And we played in front of like, you know, 6 people in this huge room.
Yeah.
I feel like that show was the most challenging.
Yeah.
So in an article recently, you said that something to the extent of mental health issues and depression are things that should never go ignored.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, how does your music in general and the album Zot address those issues?
Well, the songs, I mean, are mostly just about, like, certain situations, like, people go through, like, when they're depressed or having a hard time. Mostly, like, my experiences and stuff like that, and I try to make it relatable to just, like, the average person, so it's not, like, too dark or, like, too vague, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, there's a lot of people recently that have been, like, complimenting our lyrics, and I think that's a good sign, because people are starting to relate to it.
Yeah.
And, like, they kind of know what message we're trying to send.
Yeah.
So...
And so you like to help people through your music writing, and are there any bands or any songs that help you with when you're like not feeling good or something, like that have spoken to you more specifically, like maybe about those issues or have helped you through a hard time?
I mean, songs for me always change, but like Tame Impala is always a good like pick me up.
Yeah.
And then
I've been hooked on this one Rod Stewart song. Young
Yeah.
Turks.
Yeah.
What it was called. Young hearts be free tonight. It's like the New Year's song, but it's just like you're having a bad day and you flip that on and you're like, all right, Rod Stewart, you're kind of cool. You guys did an interview at the end in like January or something.
Yeah.
And they said that you guys could be the loudest band in Seattle. What would you say turning up to 11 does for your live show? Like, how does that make it more fun or more interesting?
I don't know. I try not to be too loud. I know we're not the loudest band in Seattle. But yeah, I guess it just depends on the room. Like, if it's like a good sized venue, like when we played Tractor last night, like we turned up pretty loud. But like for house shows and stuff, we try to keep it pretty mellow so it's not
Playing at the Ant House or something.
Yeah,
or,
it's not all just like crazy loud. Can't tell what's going on. But,
yeah.
I just like playing drums really hard, so I feel like that.
Yeah, that's basically why we have to turn up, is because of this guy.
Because you can't be drowned out by the drums. So yeah.
And I think it's cool that like when people meet us, we're like really mellow, and then I don't know. That's like my time to like freak out. So I feel like we should be loud, but
playing very loud is just, it gives you such a weird feeling inside because you feel the volume, like the amplification, the air that pushes.
Yeah,
it's like I need to go loud, or I need to go 12.
And you feel it when you're playing, and then the audience feels it out in the crowd, and people start getting crazy.
Especially for bass, you get the low frequencies, and you know if you hit it really hard, you can make like a little earthquake.
Yeah, make everyone's shirts like fucking shit.
Thank you guys so much for watching this time. We had Monster Watch on the couch. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff, and we'll see you soon.